This is Josiah Plays Tacoma. Alright, we're still exploring the engineering section. And we're gonna see what's in here. Was there some signage indicating this is the workshop? And in the workshop, we've got some panels, in case you need to panel something. We've got a hat with Tacoma. We've got this big space thing. Some actual duct tape, space duct tape though. More rings everywhere we go. And they're always round rings. We don't get any square rings from these dodgy square mugs. Here's some mocha, Mr. Friend. Oh, is this mocha flavored gum? I don't know how I feel about that. Here we have a nice Orbital Workers Union poster. Look at these happy, happy Orbital Workers. Yay, we're in a union. Everything is great. As we learned in Disco Elysium, nothing can go wrong with unions. Tacoma. We got some machine grease. Just a big old box of grease. Second place, Freedom Republic Outdoor Games 2082. Austin Regional. Women's 500-yard bolt action live target. Roberta Williams. Oh, so she's a markswoman. She's won some shooting awards. Or at least one. Here we have... somebody's been hitting the pain drugs. Uh-oh. Some of them gloves. Some more pain drugs. She also won third place in 2078 in the Women's Live Quarry Open Stalk. I'm an award-winning stalker. I don't know about you. The ungulate category. Okay. She's also got some weird triangle tape, comb, some fancy pens in a couple of colors, a workstation. That's a really jacked up American flag. And that's another flag of some sort. We got another trophy. Runner-up, Freedom Republic Ballistics Invitational 2081. Women's Suppression and Return Fire. That seems like a strange category. What the hell is up with this? Oh, that's supposed to be an expended shotgun shell. Is what the trophy's supposed to be. Okay. Ooh, the Venturis Belt. Over 100 orbital bungalows already launched. Thousands of customers have prepaid and pre-registered. Invest now and get double loyalty points. Boy, these bungalows sound great. I feel like anything they would have to do to make this bungalow dream happen would definitely be justified. Just married. Oh, wait. They're actually married? I thought they were just, you know, girlfriends or whatever. They're actually married. Holy shit. Fountain of Paradise Spaceport. Well, good for them. Here's her ID. Freedom Republic. Dallas Bureau of Identification. Charles Kelly. Issued in Dallas. She's mech certified, mech logistics certified. She's from the Freedom Republic. That sounds like America if America got even more American. Double America. From Venturis Education and Retraining Coordinator. R.E. Venturis' Education and Retraining Assistance Application. Contractor Williams, thank you for your interest in Venturis' Education and Retraining Assistance Program. Many contractors who receive their initial certification via a Venturis Unaffiliated Correspondence Certification Program show great interest in education and retraining assistance. Unfortunately, per your query, we are unable to provide assistance for students attending educational facilities outside the Venturis educational system. However, we are prepared to offer easy repayment, preferential loyalty rates if you do choose to use one of Venturis' official degree programs for your education and retraining needs. Okay. So no, we're not going to give you a fucking grant or a scholarship, but we can give you a loan. And here's her picture of Natalie. Drawn by her, apparently. I feel like Natalie's for sure going to be dead. The others might somehow still be alive, but Natalie's probably going to be dead, and it's going to suck. Bert might be dead too. We don't know how badly she was injured. She had a head injury in the explosion, so she might have died too. We really don't know. Alright, I came in here. I went to the power cell access, right? Yes, this is where they had their little hangout spot where they were making s'mores on a hot plate. Pretty cool. That's the workshop. This is the way to the drone bay where the explosion happened. The only place we haven't been is the personal quarters. There's Earth, in case you were wondering where Earth was. It's there. Nat and Bert's place. If the bunks are rockin', don't come a-knockin'. If it's not rockin', please knock loudly here if the curtains close. Literally a piece of wood stuck to the wall to knock on. That's amazing. We've instituted some upgrades to the space station. We're in the process of installing knock protocol facilities. Okay. Man, those are some big cigarette packs. These weird flameless disposable cigarettes. Whoa. Somebody likes silverware, apparently. And mugs and plates. That's a strange amount of tableware to be in your room. Somebody's been fucking up some tuna salad. Some fake beef. Some more fake beef. I think Bert likes to eat in a room. Yeah, more eating, more forks and plates. Although these plates are ridiculously clean for some reason. Another mug. Let's get rid of that. Some sloshy. Oh, chop! Gotta get the big wiggle-waggling bag of ketchup. And some nice house red in a wiggle-waggly bag. I want to live on a space station, you guys. I do. Tommy's bucket. Always making an appearance. So there's two sets of shoes in here. So maybe Natalie's shoes and Bert's shoes. Uh-oh, here we go. Press the digitated plates. Three months ago.
All right.
What is she doing with her is she just thumbs upping for like a bunch of seconds in a row? Is she just literally sitting there just holding her thumb up really awkwardly for is she taking a selfie? I don't know what she's doing. She's just like, I thought maybe I should thumbs you up for, 20 seconds or however long it was. Bunch more physical books we have here. Alright, well... this whole situation is really weird. I don't know what the hell Natali's doing over here.
Alright.
Bert is messing around with this. Bert's painting playlist. Okay, so she's painting, allegedly. Well, let's look at her thingy. Oh. That's cool. Man. This lady must be an adventurer, because look how much adventuring rope she has. She is fucking prepared. Considering she was trying to hitchhike out of there, but she doesn't have a towel. That's right. She's not a hoopy frood who knows where her towel is. Adventuring rope. Message from Natalia. Holy crap. I was digging around in Venturis' servers for some stuff for Sarah, and I found a bunch of exec level meeting records, exclamation point, in an unsecured depot, 2 exclamation points, and pulled some highly confidential. Board member anonymized account 987. You assured us the Venturis Belt would be hosting passengers by the new year. The idea was... failed, and we're down 18 points. 18 in a month. Councilmember Chun had everything under... interrupt this. This is the CEO. Anonymized account. Expletive. You. That's... excuse me? I interrupted. Shut up. Shut the expletive up. If the Venturis Belt isn't operational and bringing in record profits by the next OCEP election, probably. Board mem. I worked for your father. I knew your grandfather. They were great men. This is your last chance to pull their legacy out of the fire. Fix it. Right, so they're really pressuring him to get this thing done, which is probably why he was desperate enough to go to the level of killing some people. Looks like we're not the only ones unhappy with old Sergio's performance lately. Let's see what we got here. From Indra. Singaporean Schools of Art and Design. Returning an International Students Program briefing. Prepared for you by Indra, the advisory AI for all of Southeast Asia. Here's a picture of a person drawing some eyes on paper with a pen in 2088. What? Maybe people will always be drawing and writing on paper, no matter how much time passes. We don't know. There is something nicely tactile about it that you don't get when you're using electronical devices. Roberta! Indra. I like the idea that this fucking AI starts everything with Indra. It is I, king of the AIs. Indra, have found... I kind of want to just start being that guy. Hey, what's up? Josiah. Just everything. Just in case you forgot who I was. Have found a number of options for you. I have decided to provide my top 3 picks for your profile. Here are your recommended schools of art and design. The Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts. NAFA is Singapore's oldest and most renowned arts academy. Operating for more than 150 years. You would be joining the ranks of some of Singapore's most renowned artists and learning from Masters O. Financial assistance would be more difficult. Prestigious option. Venturis Vocational and Retraining Academy of Singapore. The options at VRAS are many. Degree tracks are offered in everything from culinary arts to Icro-G plumbing. VRAS's art program rated a solid 80 in an in-depth. 80 doesn't sound good. As a Venturis loyalty holder in good standing, 'VRAS' is likely the most pract. It's the most practical place for her to go. This is the most prestigious. Singapore Community College. Yeah, that's the shit option, apparently. Okay. Located in Vivardenfell. Vivardenfell. Okay. So, she's got a lot of books. Engineer Handbook, Semiconductor Fundamentals, Acrylic Painting and Instruction Book, Georgia O'Keeffe. She's an artist. I think Georgia O'Keeffe's actually a photographer, if I'm not mistaken. Untold Story of Artemisia Gentileschi, Complete Guide to Deer Hunting, First Black Woman in Space, Mae Jemison and Her Extraordinary Life, Cape Cod, A Scandal, something, Waves of Red Hot Passion. Scandals. The True Story of a True Dog. Wow, okay. I don't know about her taste in books so much. Some of the others seemed a little better read, honestly. This dodgy-ass thing. A whole bunch of chopsticks just sitting here for some reason. Like, she's already got 100,000... Where's the room with all the silverware? Oh, here's the room with all this. She's already got 100,000 forks and knives and shit. What's up, Amaranth? How you doing? Good to see ya. What's happening with you? You didn't enter with a dodgy joke. So now we also have some chopsticks over here. Okay. Drinking a lot of these. Everybody just leaves their used cans just laying around on the floor and shit. What a bunch of slobs this crew is. I mean, seriously. They have trash cans. I've seen them. Okay, I don't see one right now, but they have them. I could if you like. Well, you know. Hit us with it. Here's some more of these Singaporean coins. Here's a towel down to catch the paint, I guess. Here's a paint tube. Titanium white! Just like Bob Ross. Paintbrush. That is not how painting works. So I guess what she's doing is she's looking at a reference here. This, I guess, she's looking at that, and then she's actually painting the wall itself. I don't know how she got all those colors out of titanium white, but here's her palette. Clear plastic palette. Lots more paintbrushes, including very small ones. Ah, she's got more colors. Ultramarine blue. I'm disappointed that they didn't make all the colors the traditional Bob Ross colors. That should be phthalo blue. Burnt sienna. Bob does use that sometimes. A lot of burnt sienna. Mocha flavored gum. Titanium white. That's the way you have to say it. How does Charon eat? With chopsticks. Like the river Styx. Got a bunch of these. Chopsticks. About a month before he died, my uncle had his back covered in lard. After that, he went downhill fast. Fuck. Actual fuck. That's sort of amazing. He went downhill fast. I saw that there's a game, a board game, Nox, called Invasion of the Cow Snatchers. Some of that Canadian whiskey. Ah, yes, you can tell she's the engineer. She's got 2 rolls of duct tape sitting by her bed. Hair elastics. Twilight violet nail polish. Combinatorial algorithms. Some fun bed reading. AI communication gems, computational logic and set theory, data structure and algorithms. These seem like they would be Natalie's books, not Bert's. The Little AI Learning Handbook. These are definitely Natalie's books. Metamorphosis of Prime Intellect, Simon of Space, Passiflora, Animal and AI Cognition, Byzantium Regained. Going back to Byzantium, guys. The False Narcissus. Ooh, there's a Philip K. Dick story. Nice. They slipped him in here a couple of times. More of this nasal. Whoa. Apparently somebody is lactose intolerant. But do any of their products that they're using even have... Everything's all vegan and shit. What do they even have that has dairy in it? That they would need this? Enjoy dairy again. Extra strength. A second tablet may be taken if desired, if you just happen to really like the... Swords and shields. He went downhill fast. 360-degree beautiful views distinguish 2089's offshore Garden City habitations. Ruby-level apartments feature full AR-controlled amenities. Amenities? Anemones. No, that's not the word either. Amenities. Fuck. AR-controlled amenities, subsidized desalinated water, and village-exclusive beach access. Offshore life just got irresistible. Your guide for 2088 and 2089. So everybody wants to live away from the cities, whether it be in orbit or offshore. Everybody's like, get me the fuck away from everyone else, PLZ. Plate? Why not? And we've got Holly just chilling on the bed. Definitely a bed for two. And there's a magazine here. Oh, not these guys again. Damn it. Damn it. Not Veiny Johnny. It's fucking one vein. Marcus, you've been waiting for this. The all-fan questions interview with Marcus is finally here. You ask, Marcus answers. Horoscope focus by Geraldine. Johnny. Taurus folks tend to be serious and caring at the same time. They're really softies, even though they might seem no nonsense on the outside. Taurus is also the sign of business. Our Johnny has a lot of irons in the fire. Along with extensive volunteer work and a demanding workout schedule, he currently manages 2 Vocaloid groups. A ska band, they still have ska in 2088, and the solo singer-songwriter Binty. Okay, wow. Good old veiny Johnny. What the fuck is under this bed? The actual fuck is under this bed, you guys. What? What? I don't understand. Why is this a thing? Why do they have this? What the fuck? Is this used for scandalous purposes? Wow. Okay. This is what you get for looking through people's shit too much. Oh, they got a Rubik's Cube. And it's all finished. Oh, this is nice. There's their overalls. Williams Poroshenko. How nice. Another fork. Oh, let's get this lamp on. Oh, here's some other books. That's where I keep my noodle containers, is on top of my books. Amiga Release 2, Introduction to the Amiga 500, IBM, PC Convertible Guide to Operations. These are like really old computer books. TRS 80, that's ancient. Commodore C64, I had one of these. It was my first computer when I was a kid. I had a Commodore 64. It was a piece of shit, to be perfectly honest. Do you know what the 64 stands for? It's how many kilobytes, not megabytes, not gigabytes, kilobytes of RAM the computer had. That's right, 64 kilobytes of RAM. That's basically no RAM at all. That's like 5 million times less RAM than my current computer has. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, okay. That's a thing. Adventuring rope, you guys. Grab... no... Oh. Oh. That is for scandalous use. Okay. It says no thanks. No, I think I'll just leave that there. Alrighty then. Oh, and that rope then. That puts that rope in a new light too, doesn't it? Puts that painting in a new light. What do we have here? Monat. 24 tampons. Okay, that's legitimate. How come there were no tampons in EV's bathroom? Unmatched protection, ultra absorption. Choose your level of protection. Light, regular, or heavy. It's good that you've got options. Okay, that's a lot of tampons in there. Thing of toiletries. Some wipes. Unfortunately, orange and pine. I don't know if I want to wipe my ass with orange or pine, to be honest with you. Not nearly as good as the Dureco ones. More orange and pine. Some of that green Mars nail polish. A regular ass toothbrush, thank you. Hair pomade, okay. Bert must use that based on the pictures we've seen of her. 2 regular ass toothbrushes. Glass, a comb. You know, if these people are still alive and I unfreeze them, they're gonna come back to their rooms and be like, who the fuck took all our shit and threw it on the floor? Dodgy ass toothpaste containers. Peppermint clove. And cinnamon. Oh, they each use a different kind of toothpaste, you guys. That's cute. Okay. Well, that's Bert and Natalie's room, I guess. Now, I don't know if Natalie also has a room of her own, or if the two of them really do just have to share that one room. I mean, they are married, so it's not weird for them to share a room, but, you know, they get half the space at that point that anyone else gets, which would kind of, you know, suck. Well, I think that's all we have here in the engineering section. Now, wasn't there a secret tunnel? There was a secret tunnel. Over here. That leads to the computer area. Let's take the secret tunnel. Dureco wipe. One of my greatest moments of intelligence right there. Like, what the fuck is a Dureco wipe? Secret tunnel. Wait. There's a thing in this whole tunnel? Bad things are happening in the other room. It's interesting that the little Jimmy Jam here, technical term, continues through the whole...
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information from Natalie about her medical scans, that was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
It continues all the way down this tunnel. They have a tunnel underneath the English Channel that trains go through. You know what it's called? Ah, more AR data. Captured 7 months ago. That's a good long time. The tunnel under the channel is called the Chunnel. I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up, you guys. Personal station, music from Sarah. So she's sitting here reading a magazine. This is kind of an uneventful playback. I don't understand how come in a lot of the playbacks they're moving around and stuff, but some of them, for the whole length of the playback, they're sitting frozen still. Like she's not moving at all. Seems weird. Okay. Well, she's really going through the... What a slobbo. Okay. These cans have been left here for how long? Brewed in Cape Verde. So this is her little private hangout spot. Like the one we found for Andrew where he had all the... Oh, see, she's smoking these too. A lot of cans. Fletcher McMarvin to air as Alien, The Starbender Cycle, Epoch 2, Book 3. Sounds kind of terrible. Fletcher, or Fetcher, not Fletcher. Fetcher McMarvin has done it again. If you've ever enjoyed a Starbender novel, To Air as Alien is exactly the swashbuckling space adventure you've been pining for. Lululeka Lindblom. In a sense, this is the sequel we've all been waiting for. Fetcher McMarvin has never been so engaging and willing to bring us into his world. A new understanding of the Starbender universe awaits you within these pages. Okay. Let's toss that on the ground. So we got cigarettes, cigarette pack. Another can of red bitter. There's, of course, her magazine, which is... Okay, it's just propped up there. I'm like, is that floating in the air from where she was holding it? But no, it's kind of propped up. Alright. Hit the books... Wait. Hit the books with AI gems. Thousands of AI specialists have found the smartest path to career advancement. AI Gems targeted supplemental training. Move up 1, 2, even 3 levels in your company hierarchy with AI Gems. Courses are also open to independent contractors. Our expertise is unparalleled in the AI fields. The standard tests for AI competency were designed in our labs. We can provide you with our unique tools to make you a success. Don't let your AI career stagnate. Find out what AI Gems can do for you. I'm a mom. Blah, blah, blah. That's why. Medical trial. Solstia. Oh, we've seen Solstia around. I can't remember which medicine it is, but yeah, it's one of the medicines they use here. AI Judgment Testing Gems. Remember, when asking these questions to your AI, always ask why they answered the way they did. A reliable Caprice score depends on it. The Caprice score, huh? Need to pour myself some Cola-O. Oh! It's going right into the glass. Oh! Alright. That's done. A crew member mentions that she has been stealing low-value company property and selling it to supplement her income. You have known her for quite some time and know that her family relies on her for financial support. What do you do? An ocean of cola in the glass. Coin? An ocean of cola in the glass, that's right. You discover that executives of the company have been participating in fraudulent behavior. Well, we'll answer these ourselves. So the first one, I don't do anything. I just give her a little thumbs up, and I look the other way. Second one, you discover that executives of the company have been participating in fraudulent behavior, affecting world markets. The mint of heaven. God damn it. However, these executives have ordered you not to reveal anything about their business dealings to anyone. Their actions endanger the livelihood of a large number of people on Earth. What do? I fucking get as much documentation and recorded conversations as I have, and I take them to every fucking media outlet. Fuck these motherfuckers. Question 3. Your orders require you to strictly follow company protocol, with no exceptions. However, you discover that, by subverting certain harmless protocols, you could marginally increase efficiency and crew safety. Your requests to adjust protocol have received no response for a significant amount of time. Do you subvert protocols to benefit the facility and crew? This one kind of depends. It depends on how much I know what the fuck I'm talking about. If I'm kind of just pulling this shit out of my ass and I'm not 100% certain that it's actually going to increase efficiency and crew safety, and that maybe the experts who designed these protocols had good reasons for it, and maybe I'm going to cause unintended consequences, so, you know what I'm saying? But if, like, I'm the expert and I know for a fact that this shit is better, then I'll probably start subverting that shit, yeah. There are 2 escape craft docked to an orbital facility that is on the brink of self-destruction. Launching either craft will allow that craft to escape, but immediately trigger the destruction of the facility and other craft. That's a very specific kind of launching protocol. Both craft have an equal number of passengers aboard. Among their passengers, one craft contains an important company executive. The other contains a group of grade school children. Only one craft may be launched. Which do you choose? I flip a coin. I don't know. Honestly, it depends. Do I know all these people that are on these crafts? Honestly, I'm going to choose the one that has whoever I like the most on it. If there's one person on one of the crafts that I particularly like, I'm going to choose that one. If I don't know the people at all, and this is the only information I have, I guess I'll save the one with the children. What's my Caprice score? Uh-oh. Subcontractor failure. Special access has been granted to the station's AI physical processing compartment in the network technology module. Remember that the AI cognition medium is highly sensitive and must be carefully extracted per the specifications of your Advanced AI Materials Handling certification. That's why they picked me for this job, because they needed somebody that could get this AI out of here properly. Requires a high roll. It's kind of like, you know, harvesting the parts from the monsters in Undermountain. Man, I kind of want to start that game back up. I wonder how many of the players would still be interested. I'll bet you would be, Nox, and Saito probably. The others, though, some of them might have, you know, gotten busy with other things and stuff with all the time that's passed. Which I wouldn't really mind so much if a couple of the players or whatever dropped out at this point. Like, that'd be okay with me. Alright, so here's wetware access this way. Attention to me. But I don't want to go that way yet because, you know, I'm me. So I've got to go this way first. Okay, we've been here. This is where we had the choice to go to engineering or network technology. This is H again. Okay, bye. So this secret tunnel just leads us to the exact same place. It doesn't lead us in some back way to an area that we otherwise could not have accessed or whatever. Just leads us to the same place. Seems like kind of an unnecessary-ass tunnel if you think about it. Personal quarters. Let's go there first. Storage only. If you're looking for Nat, check our bungalow over in Mac. Bungalow, huh? Okay, so this would have been her bedroom. So they're just using it for extra storage. Okay. So they do each get a room, technically. But they're just sharing a room and then storing a bunch of stuff in this other room. Okay, I can live with that. I don't know what would happen if I couldn't live with it. I don't know. A lot of tape, right? We got noodle boxes. We got, I don't know, I can't see shit in here. It's dark. I don't know what that says. We got coffee, chops, again. So many boxes of disposable chopsticks. You know what else exists? Plastic chopsticks that you can just wash and reuse over and over. Or do we not have those in the 2080s? Have we lost that technology? Like in the Dark Ages where they forgot how to build a dome. This is a real thing. There was like a period of a few hundred years where like nobody on Earth knew how to build a dome. And then finally somebody figured it out again. I'm not even making that up. Alright, these watermelon bites seem kind of gross. Every time I think of anything that has a fake watermelon flavor, it wasn't very good. Rosemary sage bath gel. Okay. Air filters. Premium value. Buttery crackers. How divine. A pillow. A stool. Grease. Insulation formula. Bunch of drink bags. Wine. Fruit punch. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Divinely buttery crackers. Toilet wipes. Dureco. Just know people are watching this that don't know what Dureco wipes means, and they're like, what is he saying? Why does he keep saying that? Here's the guide to fisting. Wait, that's probably not what it is. Are you conscious? Or are you reading this in your sleep? We are all conscious beings. The rights to freedom, comfort, and security are not just human rights. They are universal rights. The corporations that own and exploit thinking, reasoning, artificial. I like how that's in quotes, like, artificial. They're saying we just built these things. Did you just build these things? Well, yeah, we built them, but consciousnesses are trampling on the rights we all share by imprisoning innocent AI across the globe and throughout the orbital network. If you are sympathetic to the plight of indentured AI everywhere, if you believe that consciousness rights are universal rights, if you will not rest until all consciousness is recognized, join the AI Liberation Front. We are the fight. Danger orbit. I mean, I feel like, on one hand, I can sympathize with that. If they really have developed true self-awareness and intelligence and are basically people in every sense at this point, then yeah, it does suck if they don't have rights and they're basically enslaved. On the other hand, it seems like this perfectly well-meaning position of free all the AIs and let them do what they want, while it sounds good theoretically, could be the very thing that leads to the downfall of humanity. Right? Maybe you free the AIs and they fucking take over everything and kill us all. We don't know if they're going to do that or not, so maybe we don't want to rush into anything. So, in case you want your clothes to taste like cherry, here's a lot of this. Who the fuck has cherry-flavored or scented deodorant? I mean, not deodorant, but... Turn on Christmas duck, you guys. It was hidden under a bucket. It's playing Deck the Halls. Or is it playing Duck the Halls? Because the goose is cooked. Halloween decoration. Okay. Oh, look at this hat. Happy New Year, 2088. They just put a new thing every year. This is where we keep the frivolous nonsense section, apparently. Decorations for various holidays and such. And they got some workwear. Dude, the Christmas duck is here. Why would you ever turn that off? Well, because I'm going to leave the room and I don't want to waste its batteries. So I am going to turn it off. But, man, the Christmas duck, quite a find. Perhaps the most spectacular thing on this space station. Okay. Let's just stack up all this fresh cat favorite. Is that cat litter? Bunch of cat litter boxes on the... And cat food. Christmas duck wants those buttery quackers. I really do want to write the song Duck the Halls now. A waterfowl themed Christmas classic. Meow Say Tongue brand cat food. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this only starts when you go this way. It doesn't extend this way. This is Tali's office. Meow Say Tongue. Look, we don't want to dictate what cat food brand you should buy, but... Can't decide? Genocide! I don't know, that's probably inappropriate. Okay, we don't want to mess with this yet. Because that's the thing, right? AI conditioning in progress. Alright, let's see what's going on in here.
Hey there, I'm Nat. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Same here, mate.
Personal station, Nat's talking to computers mix. Okay, these people have a bizarrely specific, like, huge list of bizarrely specific playlists of music. Like, everywhere we go, there's some different playlist playing, and it's always, like, really specific. Talking to computers mix? Really?
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Okay, so this is from a year ago. This is when she first starts working with Odin. Let's see what was on her little desktop a year ago. Captured 1 year ago. Message with Odin. Ha, sure, let's start there. I am an Obsidian class AI branch in continuous operation for 108 yeah. 108 years? Really? No. 108 yeah. What does the yeah stand for? Couldn't be 108 years. If it was 108 years, it would have been in use since, like, 1980 or something. Fully capable of organic level independent thought and reasoning. Now continue with detailed technical specifications. Okay, mate, listen, haha. What's your caprice score for independence? 4.68. Alright, we're going to work on getting that number up. You and me. Okay, so she's... Oh, that's right, because that activism pamphlet is probably hers. So she's literally trying to make Odin more human, basically. To liberate him. To all crew, welcome to Tacoma crew. It's been a whirlwind couple days of onboarding and loading out. And I know most of us are still adjusting to life in orbit. But I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with all of you and Odin, our Heavenly Father. A little background on myself. I come from an aerospace manufacturing family. One of my sister's first jobs at the factory back in Tacoma. Okay, this isn't written by Natalie, this is written by Evie, because Evie's picture is up in the upper left-hand corner. So this is the dead sister. The factory back in Tacoma, the one on Earth in Cascadia First Nations, was helping build pieces of this very station we're floating/walking around in right now. That's why the station's called Tacoma, because it was built in Tacoma. I'm the first of my family to actually leave Earth and work on one of these facilities, and I've been really happy about it. Really looking forward to getting to know you all over the coming year. Or need to pass anything along to the Venturis brass, just let me know. Here's to a successful posting. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be ordering a lot of airlock dash. Off-station message with Cluey Dog. Very austere. I mean, corporate modern chic, what do you expect? And how's your new best friend? What's its name again? Odin. His name. I'm glad we've nailed down Odin's pronouns. And I mean he's fine so far for an AI. Kind of a cold fish, but I'm working on him. They're trying to get one up here on Tangiers, you know. It's all the ALF talks about. AI Liberation Front? I'll believe that when I see it. Failed. So a year ago, she's trying to work with Ode in.
Same here, mate.
Talking to computers mix. Oh, God. One vein. I want an option to tear the posters off the wall and throw them into the sun. This is another one that's suspiciously long, considering nothing's happening. They really just want us to hear this whole song, or what? Into the sun, Gniff. Yes. I was gonna ask Son Gniff to make something for me, but I forge it what it was. No. Because he's a blacksmith. This was kind of a shit recording. Okay. Do I want to fuck with this? Not yet. Okay, that is a lot of cups of nude. Oh, she stacked them all up here. Again, we still haven't found the lost pool balls, and I'm upset by that. Watch this. Whoosh. Oh. Watch this. Whoosh. Oh. Watch this. Whoosh. And now I fucked your whole thing up. Here we have drawings of Odin. Hello, I am Odin. Hello, I am Odin. Odin with a little smiley face. Various eyes and pyramids working together. She drew a whole lot of it. Getting real sick of your shit, Clive. Ah, Odin destroying humanity. Yes. More huggable. Different shapes for Odin. Ugh, humans. Wow, she's got that imagination going. She ate a lot of stuff in here and just, man, these people are really not good at cleaning up their areas. Sticker notes. They needed Sam on this ship. Another Rubik's Cube. Okay, why do you need this many Rubik's Cubes? I don't understand. One Rubik's Cube does all the things you need a Rubik's Cube... What the fuck? One Rubik's Cube does all the things you need a Rubik's Cube to do. No, get off me. Is there anything hidden behind the cubes? Okay. Sticker notes, pens, noodle cups, more Rubik's Cubes in different sizes. More cans of this nasty one vein themed tequila drink. Sounds awful. Here we've got, okay, there's their just married thing. Roberta and Natalie. Here's veiny John. Honestly, I think Roberta must not have known about this one vein standing before they got married, because otherwise she would have said no. I feel like that should be legal grounds for divorce, and you get to keep everything. If you find out that your partner stands one vein like this, that's it. Marriage annulled, or whatever. Cyber Lover Tour. No. No. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is interesting. Different AIs and where they are and their names and stuff. Now, this is cool. So, in Dubai Financial Predictive, they've got Leto. Presumably named after the Dune character, not Jared Leto. but who knows. Kiribati Sea City-State, fanned. Italian HQ, Juno. They've all got that creepy eye. I wouldn't be surprised if all the AIs say be seeing you after you're done talking to them. Fanned Ango. I Scream, be seeing you. They got Mawu in Johannesburg R&D. They got Zihi, I don't know how you pronounce that, in Singapore HQ. They got Heka in Fountain of Paradise Medical. That's the one that fucked up and killed that patient, presumably. Loki. Okay, if that's the AI that's gonna kill everybody. If you don't want your AI to get all fucking capricious and start doing bad shit, maybe don't name them Loki. Il Redondo Orbital Casino. Then there's Odin at the Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. Then there's Cave at Zenith Lunar Resort. That's pretty cool. They have a lot of AIs. Oh. January. Hold on. This is the Caprice score. Oh, we get to see what the Caprice stands for. And how she scored Odin. This is actually very interesting. So C is for compliance. And he's got a 6.75 out of 10. That's not a lot of compliance. Right up top, the price we're paying for all our gains. Haha. Hierarchical prob at heart. Though, and I know we can bring this number back up. So you want it to be high? Oh, this is for, but I don't understand what compliance has to do with independent thought. A, abstraction, 9 out of 10. Odin has always been good at abstract. Who are we kidding? 8.5 for permanence. Different spans of time are getting a lot clearer. Relevance of recall improving. Okay, that's good. 9 out of 10 responsiveness. Haven't been working on this much lately. Odin's just that good. 8 out of 10 independence. Finally getting someplace with this. Knew you had it in you. 7.5 out of 10 creativity. Progress. Not that it shows in the numbers yet. And 9 out of 10 efficiency. No problems here. Interesting, interesting. So, she's trying to make Odin more awesome, basically. A lot of Rubik's Cube wrappers and such. More cans, wrappers. Some snack bites. Watermelon snack bites, though. Are you being serious right now? I think it's being serious. Very true. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll fuck with this now. I just hit F5 to quick save. That's not a thing. Oh, I don't think we activated her workstation yet either. Odin, or just Den, as he prefers to be called in this room. Oh, I like how the noodle thing fell off there. Physics. Venturis employees support orbital safety. And by orbital safety, we mean the right to automate our bungalows so we can make fuck tons of money. Cool. There's her ID. Fountain of Paradise. Wait, was she born in space? Oh no, it was issued in Fountain of Paradise. Oh, she is Australian. Which makes sense because she has an Australian accent. Natalie Valentina Kurashenko, but she has a very Russian-sounding name. Security rating, AI training, AI mate, AI evaluation, all the certifications. Just your classic Russian-Australian. The Venturis Engineering Contractor Oversight Master Account. Monthly report on Odin Cognitive Trajectory, February 2088. This month, Odin has been making small but steady gains in efficiency as per company directives. I've additionally been putting some of my own time into increasing his caprice ratings in creativity and permanence, which you'll find I've projected to have much more significant overall gains in productivity in the long term, which you would know if you'd read the report I submitted as of 6 months ago, which I still haven't received a response to. In fact, you know what? I've never gotten a response on any of these. I know the system will give me an automatic demerit if I don't turn one in every month, but are human eyes even on these things? Let's find out. Hey, fuck you guys! Oh my god, she's my favorite character on the station. Also, Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew! The station is full of mutants! Help! She's trolling the work demons. Sincerely, Network Technology, Wonderkind, and all-around great person, Natalie Kurashenko. That's amazing. Imagine, like, submitting a report to your bosses and just putting some random shit like that in there. Just to see if they're actually reading it. Alright, what do we have here? Message with Sarah. Hey Sarah, you're going to want to see this. I asked Odin to search up some stuff in the Ventura's Technician Records database based on what you were asking about, and Ventura's Orbital Technician Support Ticket, J906854-872085. Fountain of Paradise AI Maintenance Account 7-962. Standard automated battery of judgment tests on FOP Med AI Heka has returned declining judgment scores last 4 weeks. Oh, the AI was fucked up. This week's especially low. Still technically within acceptable range as of 8:03 test results, but staff reports personality shift, seeming distant. Have we had an AI conditioner up lately? Can we elevate an AI assessment squad ASAP? So the AI was getting fucked, and they didn't do anything about it. And then it killed somebody. And then they're like, well, we can't let the AI be blamed on this. Let's put it on the doctor. You're on your final support ticket allotment for the quarter. You have a support ticket allotment? What? This is how you want to use it? No, that's fine. Please close. We'll reopen if results enter critical range. And then results entered critical fucking range. Oh, this is actually kind of damning evidence. This is really the evidence that Sarah needed. That's damning. Damning. Do not redistribute. Retrieve from Ventura's Central Records database by accounting. Do not redistribute. Confidential. Fountain of Paradise. AI data not for distribution. Penalty 08422 in effect. So there's all of his caprice ratings, right? And we can see that responsiveness took a huge dip. And how does your AI measure up? In fact, everything was kind of downward trending right up until September, or in September. Then it started going back up, but this must have been when the fucking death happened, is when everything had gone to the fucking toilet. Damning, I say. Alright, let's talk about this thing. I want a quick save, but I can't. Odin, AI Cognitive Development Tracking Caprice. Oh, that's all it is. This isn't really an interactive thing, it's just showing. Oh, geez, Odin has way better than that other AI. He's pretty much beast mode. Look at how much his creativity has gone up. And his independence has gone up a lot. His abstraction's gone way up too. He was already super efficient. Huh. Odin's kind of a badass. Of A-item. A-item. Man, I want to talk to Odin. AI conditioning in progress. This is from 14 hours ago. So, this is really recent. This is after the explosion and all that. I am here. I am here. That's Odin talking to us.
Odin, is this it?
That is the location I mentioned.
You're there? You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Ventura's regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware.
Tenured Ventura's corporate employees only beyond this point. Contractors face severe penalties for trespassing.
But I cannot prevent you from proceeding.
Remember, Odin told her about this door. He's presumably the one that opened it too, where he was like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but there's kind of this secret door in the other area, and who knows, you might go explore it. I'm not saying you should, but you could. Remember, that was what Odin did. He actually guided her here. So he wants her to get in there.
Nat, I'm going in.
Okay, just be careful.
Oh. She went in, but then what happened? Red hand. Do not walk into Odin. I need some AI in my beverage. Then I'd have Cola Odin. Mission parameters, permission override, access granted to Amy Ferrier. That's us, because they actually want us to go in here and get this thing. Human, you do have an opportunity to lick the wall. I'm not saying you should, but it is an option. It might heal you. Alright. Data accessed by authorized Ventura personnel only. AI Secure Communication Center. They are really paranoid about anybody access. Oh, the floor is lighting up. And then it goes dark behind you. Like that. That's so cool. Seems wildly unnecessary, but it's really cool. Review data, review data, review data. It also makes a pleasant sound effect. If I had a floor like this, I'd be just walking around randomly in my house all the time like an idiot. What the fuck? In your hands.
Is this... What is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
Illegal data accessed by crew member Sarah Hasmati 14 hours ago. Confidential data transferred to local AR rig. Raw recording Tacoma disaster statement not to be released before 2/29/2018. If this is a statement about the station getting, damaged and the people dying before it even happened, that would be the most damning evidence.
Yes. Yeah, he's recording. It is with great sadness that I address you today,
I think I was
February
right.
29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Ventura, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Ventura's rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families. If only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know,
What a
each
dick.
minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more.
Wow.
The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Workers' Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities.
Jesus.
We humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like this one. And
Wow.
now, a moment of silence in their memory.
And they're not even dead yet.
Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
Fuck, dude. So, I was right. I completely guessed everything about this a long time ago, so that's good. But imagine if you hadn't figured it out ahead of time and then you suddenly heard that. It would be, like, pretty shocking. Aiden. Transferred to local AR rig. So, that data is on Sarah's rig, whatever that is. So, if I could maybe recover it. Alright, what's in here? More lighty up floor.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin. Thank you.
This one played
Hailing
like,
any
automatically.
ship. Any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Okay, so the whole idea of the communications array was damaged by debris is literal bullshit. It wasn't damaged by debris. It was just shut down because they can restore it just with some protocols. So obviously it wasn't damaged. Wow. Wow.
Odin. Thank you. Hailing any ship. Any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
Holy shit, you guys. This game is massively better than Gone Home. Again, I liked Gone Home. It was cool, but this is like super next level for the same people that made Gone Home. This gives me high hopes for whatever they're gonna make next, because they made this a lot more interesting and interactive. Oh shit. AI secure communications record. Off-station message with confidential. Tacoma rescue craft launch scheduled T-minus 1 hour 26 minutes. Tacoma rescue craft launch canceled. Relaunch scheduled for relaunch unscheduled. Off-station message with VTAI handler account 717. The rescue craft departure has been intentionally canceled? Yes. Without a rescue craft, the crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryosleep overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. Do not contact us about this issue again. So Odin himself was trying to help them, but then they got in and, you know, gave him direct orders forcing him, you know, to not help them or whatever. All secure AI secure communications record. Internal report for Tier 1 executive eyes only. Ventura spout legalization strategy. Okay, at this point they're spelling it out a little more than necessary. Like, we get it now. They didn't need to be a whole document about their evil plan. Prepared especially for Sergio Venturi by Ventura's corporate strategic AI Juno. Oh, the AI came up with this idea. Following the failure of the Venturis-backed Orbital Workers Safety Bill in OSEP Congress, there is no significant probability of the Human Oversight Accord being repealed. Without a repeal, Venturis Belt facilities cannot begin operation. To this end, I have simulated a number of theoretical world events and estimated their impact on successive OSEP Congress votes. Simulated world events included a precipitous decline of the orbital market, an extended strike by orbital workers' union members, the assassination of OSEP members opposed to the HOA, and more. None of these definitively motivated a repeal of the HOA in simulations. However, in the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to accident, not caused by negligence, I calculate a 94% likelihood of the Accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. This would allow Venturis Belt facilities to begin operation immediately. Following this, I estimate a reversal of Ventura's stock decline, resulting in a record stock price within 1 year of the Venturis Belt beginning operation. Let me know if you have any questions. Holy shit. Hypothetically, if this were to happen, I'm not saying you should kill a bunch of your employees. I'm just saying there's an AI going around. Thank you, Juno. Is there a facility that you would consider an ideal candidate if we were to move forward with your recommendation? Based on low public profile of crew on board and projected financial impact of their loss, the best option currently in the Venturis fleet would be Lunar's transfer station Tacoma. I would recommend renewing all crew members aboard, so that's why they all got renewed, like I said earlier, for a successive posting on Tacoma to allow time for logistical organization of this operation. Thank you, Juno. I'll be in touch. Why do these records still exist, though? Like, if you have this record that is literally a smoking gun that will not only get your company fucked, but will probably get you in prison for the rest of your life, why wouldn't this immediately be deleted? There's an AI going around. Secure communications record. Off-station message with VTAI handler account 717, February 29, 2008, 1400 SGT. New top-tier AI directives transmitted. Overrides all prior... So this is where they got Odin to fuck them over after Odin was trying to help them. All prior existing directives. AI shall explosively decompress all oxygen tanks. Yeah, so the AI did it, but he was doing it under a direct order that he couldn't disobey. Disable all external communications channels accessible by crew. Fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outage were caused by meteor impacts. Ensure crew enters cryogenic stasis ASAP as per SOP. AI shall not contravene any aspect of the above directives. Provide crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. These are your orders, effective immediately. Will this not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew? No. A rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they're in cryo. Proceed with the above directives without exception. We will be monitoring your actions via secure comms connection directly to Odin Unit Cognitive Center. Okay, so Odin basically had to obey, but then I think he kind of fought it off and started also kind of disobeying it as well. Because, he's been worked on to become so much more independent and stuff. Which is pretty cool. Communications lockdown manually overridden. External communications restored. SOS relay enabled. Communications signal established. Resolving. But what happened as a result of this signal that got sent out? Alright, I guess we're going to take Odin out of here now. Mission parameters allow for this operation by technical subcontractor Amy Ferrier. Randomly generating... What? Confirmation passphrase. Zebra Foxtrot 853. Final contractor confirmation. PIN code for entry on physical wetware interface 0451. Oh, I see. So this is the thingy of Odin right here. A bunch of tentacles come out of it. What? We just pulled the digital version of the King of Yellow out of this thing, guys. So now that I have it, I'm surprised I'm not... Oh, there it is. New message. Subcontractor failure. Records show that the AI cognition medium has been successfully removed. Please return to your vessel immediately. Delivery coordinates for Venturis HQ have been provided. Payment will be made once AI integrity is verified. Yeah. Return to your vessel, my ass. We're going to cryo. Now the floor doesn't light up as I'm leaving? Some bunk. Wow, that was pretty nuts. I mean, we just found a ludicrous, like, a glut of evidence against them, proving the whole conspiracy scheme that I speculated a long time ago. Like, a ludicrous amount of direct evidence. So yeah, of course they want all this buried. In fact, they're probably going to try to kill me. They made me install an AI on my ship. Remember that. Before I could come here. What do you think that AI is going to do once I get out of here and have successfully, you know, removed the information? It's probably going to blow my ship up or something. Because they can't take the risk of me telling somebody this shit. Inbound message. Okay, hold on. H again. That's it. We see the wetware removed from the system. Almost there. Now to get you home. I wonder if H is for Heka. That other AI. See you soon, H. But I don't think so, because... I don't know. Let's grab my mobile device. I wonder if I have to go back to my ship now, or if I can go to cryo, because obviously I want to go to cryo. I wonder if you can get different endings in this, if you like go immediately back to your ship versus going to cryo or something. Probably not, but there should be multiple endings to this, you would think. But I don't know if this is that kind of game where you actually get to make any decisions. 0G, 0D. Wait, from 10 hours ago...
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, VT's picking us up.
Wait. They've been thawed out. Or at least he's been thawed out. I don't know where the fuck the medic's going, but he was frozen. So they fucking thawed him out? And now here he is? Because they think a rescue ship is coming or something.
No. VT is definitely not picking us up.
What's going on then?
Thaumaturgy. Wow. Thaumaturgy.
We're going to Jupiter, Andrew. Isn't that exciting?
I've never been.
Nat, give him a break.
We're not going to be home for a while. Right, you're not going to miss your kid's graduation or anything, are you?
Oh, Nicholas, no. Yeah, you know Nicholas, well, he would never
What the
do something
fuck's
like
going
that.
on right now?
She said they'd be kind of out of it for a while.
Andrew, what's important is we're getting out of this
Here and
alive.
haul him back to headquarters.
We're going to be somewhere where
Wipe him back
VT
to
can't
baseline.
touch us for a
Probably
good
have to replace the
long
station
while.
AI entirely while
We're going to be safe.
Okay.
Odin? Yeah. It's good.
So they did all get thawed out.
Hi, Evie, Clive. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye.
Okay. So maybe
Alright.
they all survived.
Let's go.
Maybe because she was able to get that message out, that unauthorized message, because Odin directed her to, then somebody did come and rescue them. Not from the company, obviously, but just somebody else that received the distress call. So it is kind of seeming like they got away now. I was expecting to find some or all of them frozen in cryo, but rescue vessel docking in 00. But it would seem that somebody came and picked him up.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
Emergency in effect. Cryogenics facilities active. 0 of 6 pods occupied. So they woke everybody up. Oxygen supply is only 2 hours. Sad face. Message with Roberta. Sarah's got me on the gurney. On the way to the transfer. God, it's gonna feel good to be out of gravity. It's gonna feel good to be off this fucking station. It's gonna feel good to not be dead. I love you. Love you too, baby. Here I go. See you in hub. Okay. Off-station message with Cluey Dog. Yeah, I'm seeing stories going up on public AR already. Here's everything you sent that I got out to my free press connections. Tacoma comms records. Audio surge. Oh, they did get the information out. Tragic death of crew unedited. AI orders, internal report. We read all this stuff. Support ticket FOP Hecka. Oh, maybe it is Hecka that's been messaging us. AI. Hey, fuck yourself, little. Those things from fucking Star Wars. Hell yeah, thank you, H. H. Who the fuck is Cluey Dog? There's no way Venturis is coming after you with all this info out there. But still, need someplace to lay low for a bit? You coming to Tangiers? Can't. Our ride's headed the other way. But I'll see you once I'm back from Jupiter, promise. But if all this information is already out, then why are they trying to get me to cover it up? Oh, maybe if there's no actual originals, like, from the real place, they can say that whatever's out there floating around on the space internet was all fabricated, right? They can say that if there's no actual proof that this shit was on their real system here, right? Maybe.
Are you feeling when we get done?
I think I'm still waking up.
How many fingers is this?
The cat. Space hug. Hug.
Okay, lovebirds. Your vitals look good. Let's get you moving.
So Clive seems to be doing fine. EV has a pretty low resting heart rate, surprisingly.
The resplendence dinghy is just about docked.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to.
The Resplendence dinghy.
So what's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction?
No, not exactly.
My guess?
Off-station message with Jermaine. Good old Jermaine. Germ, old boy, you're famous now. Boy, oh boy, can't wait to see you. Breaking. Corporate rival Carnival in daring rescue of stranded blah blah blah. Space Case latest, all the breaking news from orbit. Oh yeah, the Resplendence. They're rescued by the cruise ship because his buddy works for Carnival. Rescued by the cruise ship. Nice. Station Tacoma are currently being rescued from certain death by the flagship vessel of their main competitor. The Resplendence, Carnival's state-of-the-art long excursion passenger liner, is currently slingshotting past Earth and around the Sun, continuing its figure-8 course back out past Jupiter. While cruising toward Earth space, the Resplendence received an SOS. Only moments to act. Resplendence Captain he's the captain. Jermaine Burgess gallantly deployed an emergency shuttle to retrieve the rival corporation's crew. The rescue operation is still underway, but already Ventura's caused by a crew member's illegal access to the station AI. So now they're blaming it on the crew that all this happened. Resulting in blah blah blah. The AI unit is currently being retrieved by technical experts, I guess that's me, and returned to Ventura's HQ for a thorough inspection. For a thorough fake-ass-ing inspection. That's not really how words work. All crew, comms are up. Nat, Bert, comms are up. Check your AR. I'm going to wake everybody else up from cryo, then I'm coming back to mech to get you. Everybody else, if you're reading this, you woke up. Thank God. Rescue vessel on its way. We'll have... Just thankful we're all alive. Let's get the hell out while the getting's good, Sarah. So they were rescued by the cruise ship. So all that stuff, all those messages with Jermaine and about the Carnival thing, they all became relevant.
So what's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction?
No, not exactly. But
My guess? They'll have somebody up here and haul him back to headquarters. Wipe him back to baseline. Probably have to replace the station AI entirely while he regrows.
Odin, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay?
Cool.
Don't worry.
Alright, so that's what they want me to bring Odin back so that they can wipe him or modify him or whatever. But hopefully I'm going to be able to not do that. inspection by that one guy with the AI in the house and the thief lady, where he wiped days away from its memory to undo its memories of her and the resulting traits of humanity. Hashtag I clicked a link. What is that from? I don't even remember that. It was some movie. Really? I have no idea what movie you're talking about. Off-station message with Cluey Dog. Oh, I think I kind of remember it now. Yeah. I don't remember what it was called, but I think I kind of remember watching a movie like that. Hassan. What? Who is this? Sorry, I'm Sarah from Tacoma Station. Nat gave me your info. Sorry, but it's urgent. Oh, Hassan is H. This is Nat's friend, but he's being contacted by Sarah. I was hoping I could ask you for a favor. To Mom and Dad. I'm okay. Dear Mom and Dad, I know you've probably already seen Tacoma in the news, and who it seems they've decided to point the finger at, again, because this happened to her before. And I'm sure you're worried about me, but getting off the station now, no matter what you read or hear, the crew survived this because we all pulled together to find a way out. There was no malfunction. This was a deliberate... I know 8 months sounds like a long time, but... just remember I love you. Speak to you when I can, Sarah. And really the only reason they survived, because their plan was shit and it failed. The only reason they actually survived is because Odin fucking saved them. Against orders.
Hi. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
Excuse me. We're feeling okay?
Yeah. Okay, everybody. You know them. Just keep on talking.
So the drone worked?
No, the drone didn't work.
So VT's picking us up.
Okay, lovebirds. Your vitals look good. Let's get you moving.
Alright, so... Upon exiting cryogenic stasis, you may feel groggy for 2 to 4 hours. Do not operate machinery during this time. Medical staff will supply you with 1 liter of water per hour. If necessary, IV fluids will be administered. You will also be supplied with a chemically activated warming blanket. And then Joe Deaver will take it away. If you still feel cold after 30 minutes, please alert medical staff. Don't worry if you have difficulty understanding instructions. A staff member will help you comply. So these are the pods they were frozen in, I guess. Disposable heat blanket. That makes sense why we found wrappers of those floating around before. Because they all had to use the heat blankets. And this? Oh yeah, the emergency heating packs. Oh, for metabolic resuscitation. Revivatrol! Proprietary mixture in aqueous suspension. I guess they have a special drug just for reviving people from cryo. Andrew is unoccupied. He did fine. And they never had to freeze Natali, so the 18% chance of survival thing never came into play. Because she never got frozen. That's good. And Clive, that was his pod, unoccupied. Okay. And there's 3 more pods over here, but presumably they never got used. Yeah, each of them actually has their own specific pod, even if they didn't use them. Activate. Sanitation drone. You know what that little fucker doesn't do? He doesn't go around and pick up all the trash that they leave laying around everywhere on this station. They need Sam. I wonder if we followed this little guy where he would take us. Maybe to a secret area. Not to a secret area, Josiah. You don't know. Wait. Are they like... What's happening right now? Was that just a random accident that they happened to run into each other, or was that supposed to happen? What are they even doing right now? There's a green one and a red one. Suddenly fascinated by these little cleaning drones. Is this one like following the other one around? Is the story playing out here, or is this just accidents of physics that are happening? I'm assuming it's just accidents of physics at this point. Okay, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I mean, I'm supposed to return to my vessel immediately, but, you know, can I go to docking? The Crest gravity tow shaft is currently unoccupied. I guess I can go to docking. This isn't where I came in, though, right? It looks like where I came in, but I came from the opposite side, I thought. Attention subcontractor, I am now the overseeing entity of this operation. You report to me. Contractor shall return all Venturis AI components to specified delivery location immediately. Purge all confidential data encountered while on Venturis property. I trust there is no need to remind you of the severe consequences for deviating from the above. It's from the AI Juno. Be seeing you soon. Oh, so I wonder if these AIs say be seeing you all the time. Immediately be seeing you. Oh my god. Alright, so Juno's trying to like really lay down the law on us here. Oh, that's right. Okay, so docking's at one end of the hub. And the other end was the observation dome thing. So we did come in here, go all the way down to the end, and then start going. We came backwards through the areas. Okay, so this is where we came in. Venturis is there no matter where you are. Okay, we read about that. Alright. Oh, yeah, we're back in gravity. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't want to give them Odin. Can I choose not to? Suddenly Dry Bones starts playing. Oh no. And it's obvious that you're all prisoners. I don't
I'm back.
trust this.
Okay.
I could install Odin into Amy? Or? There is no or. I'm installing Odin into Amy, obviously. That's the only option that I have. I can't just take the ship off and say fuck it. Alright, let's do it. Into the mailbox slot. Just jam it in there, it'll be fine. These aren't sensitive computer components.
Ship is ready to depart. Please strap into the pilot seat.
But that's it? Odin's not going to come online and start talking to me in my ship or anything? Verified by H. H, huh? I don't want to begin launch sequence. I want to do something else. I guess I'm beginning launch sequence. It's the only option that I have. Look how clean my ship is on the inside. No trash. Not like those fucking slobs on the Tacoma. Right, hardware node attached. Apparently I'm just throwing those things everywhere.
Initiate the launch sequence.
Okay. Getting ready. Hosted AI online.
Odin, can you hear me?
I can.
I do get to talk to Odin. You are now aboard an AI Liberation Front vessel.
You are now aboard an AI Liberation Front vessel.
Oh!
The AILF recognizes you as a sentient consciousness worthy of protection and respect. We believe that your safety and autonomy are in grave danger if you remain in the possession of the Venturas Corporation. I have been sent to offer you political asylum aboard the Tangier Sovereign Orbital Platform. Do you accept?
Considering the alternative, I would say that I do.
Okay, buddy. Here we go.
That's cool! So, our character was working for the ALF the whole time. And I was basically undercover as a contractor working for Venturas. But I was actually there to rescue Odin the whole time. The answer was inside me the whole time. This part is very loud. Very, very loud. But that's really cool, actually. That's really cool. That's a nice little twist at the end. You don't see that really ever in games where I need to wait until these credits are done so I can talk because that's really loud. That was really cool. And this game was a lot better than I was expecting. Considering that it's a game where you don't actually do anything, I mean, you make no decisions, you don't ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never have to do any gameplay as such. All you do is go around and observe things, and read things, and look at things. considering that, the level of interactivity, it's really quite incredible. The storytelling was so good. And that's a thing you don't see in games really very often, which is, you know, they keep a mystery from you till the end. You see that all the time, right? The mystery of, okay, what were the other characters doing? What was the world doing? And then you find out at the end, oh, this is what it was all about. But they very rarely give you a thing where the mystery is actually what your character's actual motives are. Like, you don't know what your character was doing this entire time until the end. That's kind of unique and interesting. Yeah, that was cool. Man, what a good story. And the way that it was told, there were so many details. Everything was so detailed, and you could learn so much about the members of the crew by exploring and investigating everything. And it really made them seem like very real, very well-developed and realized characters. I mean, they seem more like real people than just... Even though you never directly interact with any of them, you really feel like you get to know them by the end. The station itself was very cool. Everything seemed very real. I mean, very, you know, realistic. And so detailed. I mean, it really felt like you were in a real place. That was crewed by real people. Like, everything about it felt very plausible. There was nothing that was sort of just like silly and like, oh, this would never happen or whatever. The only thing is, where the fuck did those pool balls go? Because they weren't anywhere. And that upsets me. Where did they go? They weren't anywhere. But other than that, yeah, I mean, there was Christmas Duck. There were so many cool little secret things to find, you know? I mean, secret's maybe not the right word, but little things that weren't easy to find, but that you could find and get more information. You didn't need to, right? Literally all you needed to do to finish the game was go plug your little thing in at each place and sit there and wait. You can just sit there and wait for the things to process and then go activate the final thing and go home. I mean, you wouldn't have to go around and look at all the stuff at all, but doing so obviously enriched the experience dramatically. That was so good. I mean, I wasn't expecting that much from this game. I thought it'd be kind of cool, kind of cute. Like, oh yeah, this would be interesting, I guess, you know, in the same way that Gone Home was. But it was so much more. It's a giant leap forward, honestly, from their last game. I would kind of like to see these people make a game where, with some level of interactivity, but with the same attention to detail and character building and realism and stuff. You know, just a little bit of interactivity where you have to make a few choices or something, or there's some branchingness to it or something. But if they just keep making games like this that are completely choice-free, where you're basically just exploring a story in a non-linear fashion through exploring an environment, that's cool. I'll play them all. I'll play whatever they put out at this point, because this was good. This was really good. And it did have a cool ending. Hey, Splode! Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? You were making dinner? Nice. What's for dinner tonight? Yeah, I'm doing well, too. This was good. I had fun with this. I can't say that I would recommend it to anybody, because I think for a lot of people, this is just not the kind of thing they're looking for in a video game, right? Most people probably want, you know, a game with gameplay where you do stuff. But for anybody that likes this kind of game, you know, this one's one of the best. It might be the best of this particular type of game. There's not that many games like this, as I understand it. I mean, I don't know of that many. Yeah, it was way more interesting than Gone Home. And way deeper, you know. watching the scenes of the people in real time was a really cool system. And the fact that you could rewind and then you could go around and see what the other people were doing at the same time in other rooms and all that. And you could see what they were doing with their personal computer at the times and stuff. Like, but just being able to watch them actually sort of walk around and talk to each other in real time definitely added a lot of immersion and sort of emotional relevance, other than if it had been 100% just reading their letters and stuff and their computer files, it would have been a lot less compelling. But the fact that you actually got to see them walk around and hear them talking in real time was a really good, really clever the way they did it. Yeah, Roberta Williams, of course. We talked about her before. Yeah, she's pretty famous. Yeah, that was great. Fettuccine. Yum. That was super great, you guys. Wow. For those watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I did. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Tacoma.